Welcome back to K&L Farms this morning. Kind of a beautiful morning, but we're going to go over some stuff, some mistakes I made, and I'll show you kind of the math behind that now. And I think you can see it in the frame, these stumps. So if I would have taken all these stumps, say I have a good day, and I'm just going to start dropping trees. If I drop all these trees, including that one there, that's a problem child still. I drop them all. Then I create a situation that turns into like pickup sticks. I can't commute back and forth to get the limbs off of them. I can't buck them to length because it becomes dangerous. I can't get a piece of equipment in to pick them up. So what I did, and I'll try and walk over and show you. I took that one, this one, and that one over there. I put them on the ground. This one was still standing at the time. Put those three on the ground. And then I went through, and let me get out of the frame a little bit, maybe you can see it. I went through and I cleaned all that area up so that I'm only working on 3 trees instead of 5 trees. Well, 6 now, and I'll show you here in just a minute. But I got those cleaned up. Got them on a small burn pile. There's a pile going over there, and I'll spin you around here in a little bit. And then I dropped this one here. After I got those 3 cleaned up and out of the way, I dropped this one here, and then I'll spin you here in just a second, and I'll show you a couple things. But this one here, I was working on trying to buck up. I needed to buck it up into 10-foot lengths. Now, when this is going into the sawmill, which it will later on in another video, you don't want to cut it exactly to 10 feet. You want it 10 foot. I'm doing 10 foot 3. Because if that saw cut on the end is not straight, say it cants in towards you, and you cut it exactly 10 foot, you've eliminated part of that. You've made that so it's not a productive. It could be a productive piece, but it won't be a full length piece. And you have to pardon me about the chickens. I'm not sure why the chickens had to come over and see me this morning, but they're having a good day too. But and then let's go over bucking length. I'll show you in just a minute. I got to go over and get a tape measure. Okay, this is a standard tape measure. I'll walk closer to the camera, you can see it. This is a standard tape measure. But when you take this standard tape measure and you're bucking that log and you hook this on the end of that log for length, it wants to flop off. It's just irritating. So what you do is you go get you. I've had this for a lot of years, but you go get you I call it a logger's tape, and on the end of a logger's tape, it's got a nail, and you hook that nail on the end of the log, and then you have a true grip to start doing your measurement for whatever length you want. It won't come off there. You can actually mark that, and if you look, you might be able to see there's a cut right there. That cut right there is 10 foot 3. Now this is gonna be at the end. It's gonna be 10 foot, but the reason it's 10 foot 3 is that butt cut had a face cut in it, and it's going to be short. So I went 10 foot 3, 10 foot 3. I marked it out so that I could see on the far end. I want all these products to be 10 foot long. On the far end, so say I have a deduct. Say it comes out equal 10 foot, and the last piece is 4 feet long. I can't use a 4 foot, so I cut that up and put it on my burn pile. And I'll show you here, and I'll spin you around. You can see the burn pile in just a minute. There's the other thing is, and this next piece I may not be able to show you, but I can give you a little bit of an example. Now remember, ground 2 videos prior, part 1, part 2 was on the groundwork. I kind of explained, and I had a marker. In that corner. You see how there's no marker in that corner? The reason is that I had a full length marker in that corner to rough that corner in, and this used to be this long. if you drop a tree, I dropped a danger tree coming back towards the building that was fire danger, and that if it fell, which it would have, it would have hit my new building. So I dropped it before I built the building, because once you get the building, then now that's like that one there. It looks like it leans towards that pre-existing barn behind us, and I'm a little bit nervous about it. I need to do some work on that one, but in any case, have a marker out, which these markers, you know, you don't want to break your equipment, but I did. When I dropped that tree right on that corner marker, and that corner marker went from this length to this length in a matter of seconds. I'll have to grind that out and make a shorter marker, but it's actually it's a framing, and I just use them. We have quite a few of these. I just use them for that. And I'll spin you here in just a minute and show you that tree. And I don't know if I'll be able to see it or not. I'll spin you around. So I was going to show you, I just showed you the stumps here, and I'll spin you around here a little bit. Okay, now let me get out of the frame so I can see. Okay, I'm going to spin you a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to walk over and show you. A little bit of a burn pile going, and the only trick with the burn pile is I still have snow on the ground, but in short order, this is going to be combustible material. So once you get the snow off the ground, say you have a burn pile going, start working your way. You want about a 20-foot radius around that pile of any of the limbs or debris that you've created that could catch fire. You want them on the pile, and you want that area cleaned out pretty good. As fire danger goes up until a burn ban. After a burn ban, no burning. After a burn ban, no burn. But I'm not in that situation right now. And this log right here was a danger log that came back towards that building I'm getting ready to create, and it took out that corner post. Actually, it traveled further than I wanted. I actually wanted this. I missed it when I put it on the ground. I missed it from that distance to that distance. I missed it about 20 feet, which was a rookie mistake. I shouldn't have done that. And that gives you an update on the current activities I've got going on for the new building now. Once I get that one on the ground, I get this one bucked up, get a tractor in, pick it up, cold deck it, put it in a pile, and then take that one there, because I can't, that's a dead tree. I can't move it into a sawmill. I don't think it'd be any good, but I'm going to find that out, because see that fork in that tree right there? I'm going to buck that off and then possibly take that log down and see if I can get any material out of it at all. And then today I'm going to burn this area. I'm going to clean this area up today, and then on another good day I'm going to drop that one and then clean it up. But that one will go in the sawmill. That one's actually destined to go in the sawmill. And then I got to get an excavator in, and the reason being I need an excavator is these stumps are in the building. They're in the perimeter of the building. If I can move these 5 stumps right here, then I can actually get the excavator and dig. I have to excavate that grade back this way, about 25 feet. And if you would, and if you like this content, please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you. That's all I had for today. Have a good day.